Hello there guys, and welcome back to another review, and I am super excited about this one. Today we will be taking a look at the beasts of the Mesozoic Balaur bondoc. Now, Balaur bondoc, which name means stocky dragon, in reference to the greater musculature that this animal had, is a genus of theropod dinosaur that lived in the late Cretaceous period 70 million years ago in what is now Romania. It was around 1.8 to 2.1 metres long, around the same size as Velociraptor, but a lot more hefty. And it lived on Hatseg Island, which, as we all know, is an island of dwarf dinosaurs. Very peculiar, and Balaur was no exception. It was an incredibly odd animal, and originally classified as a dromaeosaur, recent phylogenetic bracketing has now placed it in the Avelay group, so the group much more closely related to birds than to dinosaurs. And it's clear to see why. But let's take a look at the figure. Now, Balaur is one of the figures that I did want to get from the beasts of the Mesozoic line, but I thought I would get the Acheiraptor first, which I will be bringing into the review later on. But yeah, this is a fantastic figure of this animal. I'm just going to remove it from its base. We'll get back to that later. So let's take a closer look at this figure. Now I've got it in sort of a running pose. Maybe it's after some sort of prey item, maybe a small mammal or a lizard. So first up, let's take a look at this head sculpt. The head sculpt is really nicely done. I love this blue around the eyes. Blue is my favourite colour, and the way that this has been done is gorgeous. The mouth, you see, the jaw is articulated, which is really cool. You can move the tongue as well, which is also awesome. You can see that the teeth and the inside of the mouth has been expertly done. There's the small little teeth there. The eye is in this quite nice sort of orangey red with the black pupil. Got the nostrils there. We've got some sort of brownish colour on the black beak. Going down, we have these black feathers with this blue along the back and some brown around the cheeks here. On the wings, as you can see, they are black with a sort of grey sheen along the feathers, and then white here on the tops of the wings. Going down to the legs, we've got sort of this brown light cream colour on the back going into the yellow on the feet. The tail, which I've raised up because there are two joints, again is this black going into this white and brown on the end of the tail fan, which I think looks really, really cool. Mostly used probably for display. And on the underside we've got this cream colour again. Also underneath the body, you can see the hands there. Only two digits. It's unknown why it had two, but this is probably due to its weird evolution on Hatseg Island. Now the claws are quite sharp on the figure, so I would be careful with little children. And as you can see, Balaur is characterised by having two sickle claws on its foot. It's unknown why it had two, but they were mostly probably used to subdue prey by pinning it down and then letting the head do all of the work as it ripped into its prey. Now the diet of Balaur is unknown. Some people think it might have been a predator, others might think it might have been maybe a herbivore, but it seems more likely it was mainly probably an omnivore feeding on various forms of animal, and also maybe sort of fruits and nuts, seeds, all sorts. But who knows, maybe it was a predator, especially with those claws, but we don't know as of yet. And the base it comes on, it's quite nice here. Just pop him down there. So here's the base. It's sort of we've got this nice sort of sandy, dusty colour here for like a beach, and then here's some nice green colour, maybe like a forest or a swamp. And as you see underneath there, those little tabs in there are where the other feet can be stored. I will show you guys that in a moment. And of course this here just goes under there, and the raptor will be posed. So yeah, all of the just have lots of articulation as is shown in the head. You can also move up and down, side to side. The wings, You can move them out and back and forth. There's a elbow joint there, and then there's a wrist joint there for the hands. The legs you can move back and forth, and then out slightly there's a knee joint, and then that can also turn. You have an ankle joint right there, and then you have the foot articulation, and also the sickle claws can move as well. And then with the tail, as you can see, you can move, that's on a ball joint, and then you can just turn that bit. Now the tail is on a bendy wire, so you can get it in all sorts of positions. I like to have mine straight, as a lot of the raptor dinosaurs, in fact a lot of theropod dinosaurs, had very straight tails. And if I just remove this out of here, so yeah, so the tail does come separate, so you just push that in, and then this joint here at the base of the tail, as you can see, there are two joints. So that is if you want to have it straightened out, or that one is if you want to have it up in the air. I, with my Balaur, like to have the joint straight up. Twist it in there, and it does go in with a little snap. And then there you go, there is the Balaur bondoc. Now, let me just move this out of the way. I'll show you the packaging. The packaging always has this lovely bit of artwork here on the side, and that is where the figure will be shown. On the back, we've got all the other raptors that you can get in the line. Velociraptor, Sargan, Balaur bondoc, Adosaurus, Acheroraptor, Pyroraptor, Atrociraptor, Saurornitholestes, the second Velociraptor species, Dromaeosaurus, Zenuanlong, and the Linhairaptor. And then on the side here, we've got some lovely artwork here, as well as information about the animal itself. And then under this sleeve here, it shows you how to attach all of the parts that come separate, and also where to put the toes if you need to put them elsewhere. But like with all the other raptors, the Balaur bondoc has another set of toes, as you can see here, and another thing for the stand. Now these toes, I believe, are the running toes, so they're very easily to put on, and this peg here is to go on the hip area if you want it to be in a more stable position. But I am quite happy using the V-rod. For me personally, I find that much easier to use. Yeah, so in order to get these on, you just have to twist the toes off and then put them back on. I will leave a link to my Acheroraptor review where you can see how that is done, and also you can see how that fits on in the Acheroraptor review. And speaking of the Acheroraptor, oh, it seems he is about to fall down. Let's put you back. Here is the Acheroraptor. Just pop him on there. There we go. I think these two look really nice together, displayed. You can really see the diversity in dromaeosaurs, and especially in the Avale group as they got closer to birds. As I said, I will leave a link to the Acheroraptor review in the description box below, so please do and go check that out. It's another awesome figure in the Beasts of the Mesozoic line. So, I hope you have enjoyed this review of the Beasts of the Mesozoic Balaur. I will leave a link in the description box below for everything dinosaur, where you can pick up these amazing figures. And also, as I said, of the Acheroraptor review, which is in the description box as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm not sure what I will be reviewing next, as I really haven't got any other new figures, but I do plan to do a new order very soon. So take a look out for my new unboxing, whenever that will be. But yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please take care and have a great day.